Matches have gone on today, yesterday, same matches. And after today, we have about 5 days left in the Premier before the Premier League starts. So, but welcome to today's live. This is Football Arts. This is Football Arts. First things first, massive congrats to Crystal Palace. They just defeated Liverpool to win the Community Shield for the first time in their history. Massive congrats to them. It's like they continue from where they stopped last time. Don't forget that they beat City to collect. They beat City to collect. Okay, they beat City to collect the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup rather, and then okay, yeah, they beat City last time before they got to where they are now, and now they just defeated the Liverpool in penalty shootout. Massive congratulations to them. Wow, interesting game, interesting, very, very interesting. So this is Football Art. You are welcome. Let's talk about football. If you are a football fan, stay on the live. Let's talk. Let's just say one or two things. And if you are watching, please do well to give a like and let me know where you are watching from in the comment section. Very, very important. Let me know where you are watching from in the comment section. All right. Yes, we're still waiting for you. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know where you're watching from in the comment section. We talk about football. It's purely football. It's purely football. No time to waste at all. So first of all, like I was saying, massive congratulations to Liverpool and a slot. Sorry, I mean to Crystal Palace. I don't think an slot was so lucky this time because it just would not be. It just would not be. On a normal day, they would do better, but today was not that day. So massive congrats to Crystal Palace, Eberechi Eze, and the rest, Sosa, Sa. They did amazing today. They did amazing today. Don't forget that Crystal Palace is the first team that Chelsea will play in come next season. So from the way they were playing, you can tell that they were ready. They are ready for next season. Liverpool too, they are ready for next season. And if you look at the game, at least Ekitike scored, Jeremy Frimpong scored, even though, if you ask me, that goal by Frimpong was intended for a cross. Just one of those lucky days. And there was something emotional about the goal in the sense that it happened exactly at the 20th minute on the 20th second. And you know what 20 symbolizes with Liverpool, talking about Thiago Jota of blessed memory. So it was an emotional moment for the fans, and he will always be remembered by Liverpool fans as far as football is concerned. So at least Ekitike scored. He has broken the yoke. Let me use that word. He has broken the yoke to score in the Premier League. Now you also saw Florian Wirtz giving that assist, a very, very beautiful assist to Ekitike, and the goal was a very, very beautiful goal. The goal was a very, very beautiful goal. If it's possible, I will try and leave it on the channel so I can go back and watch that goal. It was a very, very beautiful goal, well struck, and it was just a straight ball, a ground ball. Very, very difficult for the keeper to keep out. And then Jeremy Frimpong, you saw him, trying to pull up a cross. At the end of the day, it ended up at the back of the net, and the dance move started. We also saw Mateta. Mateta is known for kicking the corner flags. So once again, he's back. He's back. Mateta dealt with the corner flags again today. So it's a very, very good game at the end of the day. It went to penalty shootout. Understand? It went to penalty shootout, and Liverpool lost on penalties. So that's how the game was decided. And Crystal Palace are winning this particular trophy for the first time in their history. Don't forget that last time they beat Man City, and now they have beaten Liverpool. That's why we say about Premier League. No matter how prepared you are, when you are prepared against Chelsea, maybe you are a Man U, maybe you are Man United, and you are prepared against things like Chelsea, against Arsenal, against Liverpool, against Man City, you will prepare against them and probably get a good result against them. But from nowhere, boom, you just play against Burnley and they will just beat you hands down. That is what the Premier League football is all about. In fact, that is what football in general is all about. You can never be too prepared. You can never be too. So if you are watching, please give this video a like and also comment. Let me know you are watching. Just say something. Say hi. You can introduce yourself. Let me know where you are watching from. Let me know the country you are watching from. Let me know the club you are supporting. If you are, thank you for the like. If you are a Premier League fan, comment the club you are supporting and comment where you are watching from. You understand? So that's for Crystal Palace. Big congratulations to them. They are a very, very good team. And I can't wait for the Premier League to start because Premier League starts in about 5 days' time. So I can't wait for it to start because one of the games we'll be watching on those first day, this Sunday or so, will be Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. A very, very interesting game. So let's see how it goes. And talking about Chelsea, on the other hand, not up to an hour ago, Chelsea concluded their friendly. You know that they've had a very, very busy after season, what's it called now, matches. I'm talking about the Club World Cup, where they went ahead. Their first game was against LA Galaxy. If you remember, yeah, Los Angeles. They beat LA. And then after that, they lost against, that should be Flamengo. Yes, Chelsea lost against Flamengo, talking about the group stage. And then they went ahead to beat Experience Tunis to actually advance from that stage of the competition to the other one. Then they went to the other side. They beat Palmeiras, and they went ahead again to beat. Where did they beat again? I can't remember exactly. Was it Flamengo? I think it was Flamengo this time. I can't really remember exactly. Please escape my mind. So that's how they went ahead to the final, and they defeated the almighty PSG, who for me has been one of the best team in this season. After beating PSG, they went on a small holiday, and then they came back for the preseason, and they played just 2 matches in the preseason. The first one, please, if you are watching, let us know. Please give this video a like and comment where you are watching from, and also comment the club you are supporting. So let's talk about your club. We are talking about football generally, so let's talk about your club. If you have an interesting topic too, I already have what I want to talk about here, but if you have an interesting topic as well, you can bring it up and we can talk about it together. So that's how they beat PSG, and then they had just 2 preseasons. The first one was against Bayern Leverkusen, who is led by former Man United coach. That's the person of Eric Ten Hag. And of course, they were able to beat the Bayern Munich, beat Bayern Leverkusen 2 goals to 0. And that was 2 days ago. And today, they concluded their preseason engagement by beating AC Milan 4 goals to 1. And of course, Chelsea scored first through an own goal. And later on, João Pedro, who just cannot stop scoring, went ahead to give Chelsea a 2 goal lead. Then they were down to 2 men. They were down by a man. You understand? So later on, Chelsea went on to score a third one. Then Fofana equalized. And today we saw some beautiful things from the Chelsea team. We saw Liam Delap. Liam Delap was, for me, Delap is a good striker. You understand? I know that Pedro is the one that we're talking about Chelsea now. Now that João Pedro is the one that hits the ground running from the very first game he came. He was very, very instrumental and very, very important to the team. Then you go to the second game, he scored 2 goals. Then you go to the final, he scored 1. He has just been scoring goals and making meaningful contributions. But Delap, on the other hand, I think he scored in the group stage and also, excuse me, he scored in the group stage or so. And even though he's like a beast, he's physically fit and all that, but he has not been able to get a lot of goals. But today he got 2, one from the penalty spot and the other one a very, very clean finish. For me, I think Delap is a very, very good striker. I think Delap is a good striker. The only thing you need is that you need to play him. You don't need to depend on your wings. You need to depend on your wings. What was it called? Your wing players to do the work. Just need to remind them that there is a striker here and to give him the ball and let us see what he can do with it. So today, I think a ball came to the lap and he was able to utilize it. So for me, I think the lap is a very, very good player. Then again, we have this new player too in Chelsea, the one they call William Estevao, the small boy from Brazil, the small boy from Palmeiras. He's a very, very good player. Yesterday, in his debut game, he scored inside the 18th minute or so. And he's just 18 years. He's very, very good. He has featured for Brazil as well. He has played a lot in Palmeiras, and now he's playing for Chelsea. And with the way he's playing, you can tell that this boy is not willing to sit on the bench for anybody. to be honest. Please, if you are watching, say hi, say something in the comment section. Let me know you are there. Just say hi. If you are watching, let me know you are there. Say something in the comment section so that we can continue with what you are saying. If you are watching, just say hi in the comment section. Yes. Who is watching? Say hi in the comment section. Give the video a like. Let me know you are there. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just this touch something. Yeah. I'm waiting. So while we are waiting for you to do that, still talking about Estevao. I think he's gonna. All right, John Bosco. Yeah, thank you for watching. I see you. I see you. So please, if you are still there, let me know. Just keep the comment coming. Just say hi. Say something. Where are you watching from? Are you a football fan? If are you a football fan? If yes, which club are you supporting? Which club are you supporting? Are you excited about the resumption of football? Talking about the Premier League, the La Liga, the Serie A and all those. A lot of football matches will resume come 5 days time and then 13 days time. So let me know. Just let me know in the comment section. So talking about Esteva, I think he's a very, very good player. And from the way he's playing, I can tell that he is not here to sit down on the bench for anybody. I think he's going to try as much as he can to be a regular starter for Chelsea. I think he's going to be a regular starter for Chelsea. But on the other hand, we also have Pedro Neto. Judging by the number of games that are coming up for, especially those who are playing Champions League, I'm talking about Liverpool, who lost today to Crystal Palace. Talking about Arsenal, who won the Emirates Cup yesterday. Congratulations to them. And the signing of Gyökeres has been very, very instrumental to that team. Gyökeres is here. And no matter how you guys, let me debate a little bit. No matter how you guys try to paint him and call him a groceries, it's not going to work. As far as I'm concerned, and as far as football is concerned, Victor Gyökeres is a very, very, in fact, he's a born striker. He's a born striker. I know that games in the Portuguese league and English league are two different things. That's the truth. We saw it from Nunes. We saw it from Felix. Yes, a lot of them don't really do too well whenever they come from there. But remember Drogba. Yeah, Drogba came and he did well. Okay, was Drogba from there or Galatasaray or was it Hazard? Can't remember one of the two. Either Hazard or Drogba. He came from there and he did very, very well. Oh, John Bosco, you are an Arsenal fan. Yes. Yes. I'm talking about your team right now. I'm talking about your team, right? I'm talking about Victor Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres, for me, personally, forget all these things that they are wearing him. If you like, go and wear him Timberland. Go and wear him Cobans, all manner of chains in his neck. Victor Gyökeres is a proven striker. The problem is that he has not proven himself in Premier League yet. And I tell you this, I'm telling you this, personally, I think Victor Gyökeres is going to be a problem for teams next season. Because I keep saying this, Arsenal is one of the most consistent teams in England. I'm not saying it because John Bosco is in the comment section. I'm saying it because if you go and check my videos, you'll see where I talk about Arsenal a lot. Arsenal is one of the most consistent teams in England. Don't forget that for the past 3 seasons, Arsenal has come out second all through against Man City, against Liverpool, just like that. Arsenal have been one of the most consistent teams in the Premier League. And if you look at other Premier League teams and you look at Arsenal, let's start from the back. Let's start from the goalkeeper. Let's start from the goalkeeper. You have David Raya there, and now we also have Kepa Arrizabalaga in the stand. We have David Raya, and we also have Arrizabalaga in the stand. John Bosco, or those who are watching, let me know. Do you think Victor Gyökeres will be a good signing for Arsenal? And if yes, how many goals do you think he will score this season? Do you think Victor Gyökeres will score many goals for Arsenal this season? Just let me know in the comment section. Now, let's start from the backside. You have the goalkeeping line. You have David Raya. And now you also have Kepa Arrizabalaga. They are both very, very good goalkeepers. Kepa footwork, David Raya is a saving machine. You understand? It's a goal saving machine. That's a very, very good keeper there. And don't forget that David Raya was nominated for the Yashin Trophy. You understand? The Yashin Trophy for the Ballon d'Or category. And you know that this Yashin Trophy is given to the player, is given to what's it called now, the most performing goalkeeper of the year. So he's one of those keepers that were nominated along with the likes of Emi Martinez, Donnarumma, Chavalia, the new PSG goalkeeper and all that. Yes. That's for the goalkeeping line. So they are solid on that part. Let's move ahead to okay. So let's move ahead to the next one. Let's move ahead to defensive line. You have the likes of Gabriel. You have the likes of Saliba. Two of the strongest defensive players, not just in the Premier League, but in the world, physically and tactically. Talking about Gabriel, despite he was on injury for some time, after insulting after insulting the what was it called now, Pep Guardiola, that he should stay humble, right? Okay, no, it was Haaland that insulted Arteta. Yeah, true, that's very true. Then I think it told Maresca. There's something he told Maresca. I've forgotten. Gabriel offended Maresca. So we have Gabriel on one side. Then we have Saliba, two of the strongest players in the Premier League. Now move ahead to the midfield. Before we used to have Partey, but personally, I know that the new replacement, who is the person of Zubimendi, I know he's a very good player, but I don't think for now, I don't think he can be in the same level with Partey. Partey is in a class of his own, if you ask me. Partey is in a class of his own. Partey is a very different kind of player. So that's for one. Then you have Zubimendi, you have Norgard, you have Declan Rice on the midfield. You have Zubimendi, you have Norgard, you have Declan Rice. And now move forward a little bit, you have the one they called Odegaard. You understand? Now, that's for the midfield. You see how packed it is. Arsenal have what it takes to win the Premier League back to back if they click. Now let's move to the flanks. Let's move to the wings. You have Martinelli, you have Trossard. On the other side, you have Saka, and now they have included Madueke to it. I don't know if you understand. So now move to the front. Gabriel Jesus is there, even though injury has not allowed him to play very well for Arsenal. Then you also have this guy, Havertz, who scored a very brilliant goal yesterday. Havertz scored a very brilliant goal. And don't forget that Havertz, even though he looked like he doesn't have strength, he's one of those players that you can depend on in a game. This is in the sense that Havertz is a big game player. Havertz is a big game player. And we saw that again yesterday, even though it's not really a big game yesterday against Bilbao. But you know that Bilbao, they are one difficult team to play against. The likes of Nico Williams, Inaki Williams, and all that. But then we saw Arsenal beating them very well yesterday. So the major problem Arsenal always had all these years, even while Partey was there, Zinchenko and the rest, one problem Arsenal always had is the fact that they did not have a proven striker who was consistent. Like Havertz, you can't call him a striker. What was it called now? Merino, same thing. Now they have a proven striker in the person of Gyökeres. See, the loss against Villarreal and all those things, don't judge Arsenal by those ones. I'm telling you that Arsenal will be a problem for other teams next season. If Arsenal does not carry the league next season, they will be this close, to be honest with you. Meanwhile, if you are still watching, do well to like the video. It doesn't take you anything. It's just a tap. You understand? If you are still watching, do well to like the video, and also comment where you are watching from, and also let me know the club you are supporting, because this evening we are talking about football generally. It's not about Chelsea, it's not about Man U, it's not about Arsenal, it's not about Liverpool. It's about football in general. So let me know where you are watching from and tell me the club you are supporting. And that's for Gyökeres. So Gyökeres is a proven striker, and I'm telling you that in a matter of time, he is going to, as a matter of fact, he's clicking already. According to Arteta, Arteta has given him all his backing. Arteta said, when you meet Gyökeres one-on-one, that he's going to finish you. That's what he said. Arteta said that if you are with Gyökeres one-on-one, he's going to finish you. And besides, you know that Gyökeres is got good positioning. If it comes to the head and leg, he's just a good striker, and I think he's the man Arsenal needed in that position. And believe me when I tell you that Arsenal will disturb next season, because they are ready. They are ready. And Madueke is looking bright already for Arsenal. It's looking bright already. And with the likes of Madueke, with the passes, and you saw the way Zubimendi was clicking with Declan Rice. It's like they've been playing together all these years. So, but that's on one side. That's on Arsenal. So for me, I think I'm giving Arsenal a green card. Arsenal will do well next season. Arsenal will do very well next season. Well, Arsenal are still thinking of, they are still considering a move for Eberechi Eze. the Crystal Palace player. You saw what he did today. He's a good ball carrier. And if Iberici should join Arsenal, Arsenal is going to be an even stronger team. So we don't know how it's going to go, but so far so good. We hear that negotiations are in place. Arsenal is trying to, sign the player, but we don't know how it's going to go yet. But nevertheless, whether he comes or not, Arsenal is already a very, very good team. That's on one side. Then a little deviation. Let's talk about Carlos Baleba. I'm talking about the Brighton midfielder. We know that Man U is interested in signing him, and according to Ruben Amorim, he is the perfect player for his style. The 3-4-3 he's trying to play in Man U. He's the perfect player he needs in that place. And if you look at Baleba, if you look at Brighton in general, they know how to cough out good players in the likes of Moise Caicedo, in the likes of Alexis McAllister, and now they have Baleba in the likes of Caro Mitoma. They just know how to bring out and even the João Pedro. Yeah, João Pedro is also from there. Then Robert Sanchez. I think Cucurella too is also from there. So they know how to bring the best out in players, and when they do, Baleba has approached his club to tell them that he wants to go. And according to the report, he was not included in the friendly games Brighton will be having today or they will have tomorrow. He wasn't included. So we don't know if that has anything to do with the fact that he's trying to move to Man U, but he has informed the team that he wants to leave, that they should grant his request. But Brighton are saying that not now, maybe next season, not now. But even if eventually they want to consider the move for him, the rumor has it that they are thinking of collecting nothing less than 105 million for Baleba. You understand? So do you think Man U can actually pay that kind of amount for it? It's not like say they don't have money. Don't be deceived when people tell you that Man U doesn't have money. That is a big lie. Man United is a big club. Whenever they say Man U is broke, don't believe it. Don't believe it. You're talking about a team that was in European final last season. You understand? They finished. They were in the final in the Europa League. So don't believe all those things you are saying. Despite finishing 15th, yeah, it's not really big money, but Man United is rich. Man United is a very, very rich club. So don't believe all these things they are saying. They don't have money. But the thing is that when you are spending, it's a business. It's a business. Running a club is a business. So you need to know how you are spending your money so that you don't run at a loss, because the aim of any business is always to maximize profit. Understand? So please, if you are watching, once again, do well to give the video a like and also comment something. Let's make it interesting. Comment something in the comment section. Let me know where you are watching from. If you are a football fan, let me know the club you support. John Bosco, I noticed that you are a top fan, so kudos to you. Thumbs up to you. I appreciate you for that. Thank you for always engaging with the post. I don't know if you are okay. I could actually bring you on if you want. Could bring you on and then we'll talk about it together. So if you are interested, you could tell me and let me see if it's possible to bring you on here. So John Bosco, I'm talking to you. If you are interested, you could actually let me know. Then I think I can bring you on. I think the option is there to bring you on here. So, but thank you for being a top engager with us since we started. So that is for Carlos Baleba. We don't know if Man United will go ahead. But talking about United, it has been a busy summer transfer window. After signing Matheus Cunha, after signing Diego Leon, after signing Brian Mbeumo, now they've brought in Sesko. Sesko is the newest addition to the team. Despite Mbeumo is still waiting for his first goal, Cunha as well. But one thing we know for sure is that there's an advantage Man U have over other signings, and I'm going to talk about it now. Man U has some advantages over other club signing, and this is it. Let's look at Liverpool now. Let me compare something for you. If you look at Liverpool had about they have Ekitike, they have Jeremy Frimpong, they have Milos Kekes, they also have Florian Wirtz, about 4. Among these 4 players I just mentioned, I can't remember if they have more, but among the 4 players Liverpool have in their squad recently, only one of them is from the Premier League. The person of Milos Kekes from Brentford, the same club with Bayern Munich formerly. Kekes is the only one from Premier League. You understand? That's one. Then if you look at what was it called now, Man City, although they were trying to they were thinking of signing Livramento, they did not really sign him. Did not so far so good. They did not sign him. But the other players, Tijani Rejders, at Nori, William Checky, yeah, these players are not from Premier League. You understand? That is one thing. And I will tell you why I'm trying to tell you where they are from and why they're not from Premier League. Then you also have, talking about, okay, let's talk about Chelsea. Yes, you are correct. You are very, very correct. John Bosco, I agree with you. Your correct will click very, very soon. Do you want me to bring you up on the live? If you want me, I can actually bring you up. Then we'll talk about it together. Then we'll just talk about some issues together. If you are interested, let me know in the comment section, and I will bring you up so you can talk as well. So that everybody can also see the way you are seeing me right now. Yes. So that's for Liverpool. That's for Manchester City. Then let's look at Chelsea. Then Chelsea is another fortunate one because they have a players. The Lapis has played Premier League and Championship as well. A very, very good record. Then you have João Pedro, another advantage. Then you have Estevao, yeah. You have Gittins. Now, the advantage Chelsea and Man U have over that team this season is this. Man U signed Premier League proven players. That is the advantage. The likes of Brian Mbeumo and Matheus Cunha. Brian Mbeumo was the one running the show along with Johan Wissa. He was the one running the show for Brentford. Don't forget. He was the main man along with Wissa for Brentford. So they are Premier League proven. He knows how the Premier League is. He knows how things are done in the Premier League. That is one. Then for the likes of Cunha was the one running things in Wolves. He was the main man in Wolves. I know that being in a team like Wolves and Man U, they are two different things because the pressure in United is high in the sense that United has more fans than Wolves and Brentford combined. As a matter of fact, United have more fans than those teams. Then United also have more rivals than those clubs. You understand? You could like Brandon Bemo. He could be in Brentford for like 5 games. He will not score. Nobody will drag him online. But just 3 games or 2 he has played for Man U now. Everybody is putting pot belly on him. You understand? So that is the pressure. The competition is real. That's why when players sign for big team, they need to be ready. They need to be ready because what's happening? All right. Yes, I hope you can still see me. They need to be ready because the pressure is always going to be high. The pressure is always going to be very, very high. So that is what please, if you are watching once again, it doesn't cost you anything to give this video a like. Please just put a like and then comment on this section. Which club are you supporting? And if it's not too much to ask, where are you watching from? Let me know the club you are supporting in the comment section. If you are a Man U fan, comment Man United. If you are a Chelsea fan, comment Chelsea FC. Or you can say Club World Cup champions. I will also understand. If you are a Liverpool fans, let me know. If you are a Man City fan, any club you are supporting, a Barca fan, a Madrid fan, let me know in the comment section. And we'll talk a thing or two about your club. If you want, I can also bring you up and let's talk about it together. It is football, and we all have a voice as long as football is concerned. So that's it. So I think Man U has an advantage somehow, and then Chelsea, on the other hand, still have some kind of advantage. The likes of João Pedro, who has played very, very well. At a point, he was relegated with Watford also. So he has played in the Championship. He has played in the Premier League. And if you are watching football, especially English football, you will agree with me that Championship football is way more challenging than Premier League football. You understand? Normal when they come because of experience and exposure and advanced technique, they usually chase back to the Championship. But apart from that, you will agree with me that Championship football is a very, very difficult game to play. So that is for Man U. That is for Man U. I think for personally, Benjamin Sesko is a player I've admired for so long. You understand? From his time right there in Leipzig, he's a very good player on the air, on the ground. He's a complete player. He can take you on. He can head. He can shoot. He's got shots on his legs. There's no doubt. The only problem, I don't know. I hope, just like Gyökeres, I wish him well because uh, coming from other league to come and play in England is not always easy. We've seen it in the likes of Timo Werner. You understand? It's not always easy. It's easier when you go from England to other league. You can actually play better. Unlike coming from a league like Spain and then Germany to come and play in England, it's not always funny. You understand? So I wish him well. I wish him all the best. Then let's talk about Alexandra Isak. We know that Isak plays for Newcastle. Isak plays for Newcastle, but he has been having issues since this summer transfer window because of Liverpool. Because Liverpool have always wanted, they have identified Isak as their major target for the summer transfer window. And don't forget that due to all this belief that they will sign him, Liverpool have lost a number of strikers. You understand? For instance, talking about Darwin Nunes, who has been sold to is it Al Hilal? Yes, he has been sold to Al Hilal. Then you have what was it called now? Luis Diaz, who has been sold to Bayern Munich. So, and not just like that. And then you have the right back, the person of TAA, Trent Alexander-Arnold, who has been sold to Real Madrid. So that's just it. So Liverpool, a lot of rotation is going on in the squad, and then they were trying to use Isak to replace one of their strikers. You understand? So the plan is that when Liverpool bought Hugo Ekitike, the man they brought from Eintracht Frankfurt, although he used to play, he played in PSG one time, then went to Frankfurt, and many long stories surrounding his career. Now, when they brought Ekitike, the plan was that Ekitike will be will be a backup to the likes of Alexander Isak. They were so sure the deal will work. Somewhere along the line, Newcastle, who also qualified for the Champions League, need more squad depth because they will be playing in Premier League and Champions League next season, along with other domestic competition. So they also need players. They also need squad depth because they need players to also compete at the highest levels of football. Talking about the Champions League. Now, Liverpool expressed interest in Isak after having plans of selling some of their best players, the likes of, although they also lost Jota, may he rest in peace. Then they already lost. Now they lose Diaz. They also lose the Nunes, and now they were trying to, for in their mind, they were trying to get Isak. But after Newcastle were bidding for players, they went for João Pedro. He rejected them. They went for Delap. They could not sign him. They went for a lot of players, including Ekitike, and then including this Benjamin Sesko. So after the Sesko deal, don't forget that they offered more to Leipzig than Man U offered. At the end of the day, Sesko chose Man United over them. So it just got a little overwhelming, and they came out to say that Isak is not for sale. Don't forget that Liverpool already made a bid of around 120 million for Isak before, which according to the delegate that went there, it was rejected ASAP as soon as possible. So they came out to say yesterday that Isak is not for sale. That Isak is not for sale. That is what they came to say yesterday. Isak is not for sale. And they have warned him that he should be in his best behavior, because if he misbehaves, he could suffer being on the bench for a very, very long time before the end of his career. The reason why Isak cannot leave is that he's not a free agent yet. He is still very much under contract. So as long as he's under contract, the release clause is supposed to be paid, but they are not willing to sell him. As far as his other contract, he's still very, very much part of their property or part of the club. So they have said that he's still part of the club, but they don't know if he will be playing in the opening game of the season, because according to them, his head is not calm yet. So they need to give him time to work out everything. But if he doesn't calm down, he might end up not playing at all. He might be on the bench. But it will be a shame to see a player like Isak on the bench. So do you think, in your mind, do you think Newcastle is fair to Isak? Let me know what you think in the comment section. If you think Newcastle is fair to Isak, or if you think Isak is fair to Newcastle, because he still has a contract and now he's saying he wants to leave just because he wants to play for Liverpool. I know that Liverpool is a big team and they have more hopes, you understand? They have more hopes of winning trophies in the coming season than Newcastle. But then he's still under a contract which he's supposed to honor. But I don't know why that deal is going south. And besides, initially they were saying 150 million. Newcastle is saying that as long as players are rejecting us, now we are no longer interested in selling Isak. We want to also reject Liverpool as well. Then we move straight to Jan Wissa, the second Brentford striker after Mbemo. Now this guy we approached after Newcastle said that they were not selling Isak. Liverpool approached Brentford. Brentford said something. He said that he's not interested in going to Liverpool. That he wants to go to Newcastle. So among all the clubs that are rejecting Newcastle, at least one has come out to reject Liverpool for them. You understand? So Wissa said he wants to join Liverpool, not 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 sorry, Wissa said he wants to join Newcastle, not Liverpool. And again, you know that he also rejected Tottenham along the line. Said he's not interested. He just wants to join Newcastle United. Yes, as I said before, earlier today, Chelsea continued their impressive run. Let's talk about João Pedro, the new Chelsea signing, who was on holiday, got signed from Brighton, came from holiday, went to meet the squad, the Chelsea squad at the Club World Cup, went to the Club World Cup, give a good performance, scored in his second game at 2 goals as a matter of fact against Flamengo. Then he went ahead again to yes, against Fluminense, sorry, not Flamengo, against Fluminense, scored 2 goals against Fluminense. They were his boyhood club actually. He scored 2 goals to remove them from there. And then he went ahead to the final, scored another goal, and he came back again after the holiday. He's been scoring. He scored one against Bayer Leverkusen, and he also scored one against AC Milan today. So apart from the goals he has been scoring, every of his touches are like goal. The guy he just understands football too much. So why people are spending so much on strikers, I think Chelsea has gotten a very good striker for a very very good price. And don't forget that the owner of Brighton has come out to say that amidst the interest of Man U, he has come out to say that if it were Chelsea, it would have been easier to sell Baleba to Chelsea because according to him, Chelsea are returning customers. You understand? Don't forget that Chelsea got the likes of Robert Sanchez from there. They got Cucurella from there. They got Moise Caicedo from there. And they also have the latest one, João Pedro from there. So, according to him, Chelsea are always returning customers. And there's no lie in that at all. So, if you were Chelsea going for Baleba, it would have been easier than Man United, but it's still going to cost money anyway. So, I think Man U can afford him. So, that's for João Pedro. And I think he's going to do so well in the Premier League. Understand? I think he's going to do so well. I think all the strikers that are coming in this season, most of them will do very well. We saw Hugo Ekitike scoring a very, very good goal against Crystal Palace, even though they went ahead to lose that match on penalties. We saw Arsenal, Gyökeres scoring yesterday for Arsenal versus Atletico Bilbao. Sesko is just touching time. He has not scored. He has not started any game. Then the likes of Brian Mbemo and Cunha, they've not scored. But I know that Brian Mbemo and Cunha, whether they score now or later, they are very, very good players. There's no doubt about that. They are very, very, very good players. You understand? If you're also watching, please do well to subscribe to the channel. Do well to hit the like button on the video, and do well to leave 1 or 2 comments in the comment section. Yes, moving forward, let's talk about the Ballon d'Or. Let's talk about the Ballon d'Or. We are aware that the nominations were released like 2 or 3 days ago. You have Dembele, you have on that list, you have Dembele, you have Lamine Yamal, you have Mohamed Salah, you have Rafinha, you have Vitinha, you have Nuno Mendes, you have Kylian Mbappe, you have Kopama, Varaskelia, you have Lautaro Martinez, you have Sergio Guirassy, you have Pedri, you have Van Dijk, you have Olise, you have McTominay, Harry Kane, you have Jude Bellingham, and Robert Lewandowski. Yeah, so among these players, who do you think is Ballon d'Or worthy? You have seen it. Dembele won the Champions League with PSG, and apart from this Champions League, they won all domestic trophy as well. And the one they could not win was the Club World Cup that they lost to Chelsea in the final. And in a few days' time, they'll be taking on Tottenham, the winners of the Europa Cup, for the Super Cup. So I don't know if he's going to win or not. But so far, I think Dembele, apart from this, he performed for club and also country. I think Dembele is the best candidate to win the Ballon d'Or. Then you also have Lamine Yamal, who was knocked out in the semi-final stage of the competition with Barcelona by Inter Milan. Of course, they also went ahead to win their domestic La Liga, you understand, along with the Copa del Rey. So he's also a very, very good contestant. And Lamine Yamal is featured in two categories, both this and the Copa Trophy, both the men's Ballon d'Or and the Copa Trophy. Now the Copa Trophy is for the best performing young player of the year. So on that category, you have the likes of Esteban Williams, you have Lamine Yamal, I think you have Kubasi, yeah, you have There's a lot of young players are in that category. So Lamine Yamal is also a very, very good favorite or a good contender. You have Mo Salah, you have Rafinha, you have Vitinha. We know what Vitinha does with the ball from the middle. You have Hakimi as well. You know that it doesn't really favor defenders nowadays. I can't remember the last time defenders won, whether Ramos or was it not Cannavaro or so. Yeah, I think it was Cannavaro, Fabio Cannavaro, that won it as a defender. Then midfielders, apart from Luka Modric, it's not easy. We also have Pedri here anyway, but I don't think he's gonna go to Pedri. We have Van Dijk on the list, but we don't know. So, but for me, if you ask me among these, don't forget we also have Desiree Doué, the fantastic player. Now, among this player, I think if you ask me to pick my best three, judging by the fact that Liverpool won the Premier League, I think I'll go for the likes of Dembele to win it. Dembele to win it. Then I think I will also say Hakimi should come second. Yeah, personally, I think Hakimi should be somewhere among the first three. And maybe on the third one, just give it to Lamine Yamal. The boy is amazing. But first, no, I don't see him as the first. I think Hakimi and Dembele, one of them should be able to win this particular Ballon d'Or this year. That's what I think personally. Of course, I'm entitled to my own opinion. And if you think you have someone better in mind, let me know right there in the comment section. We also have Lautaro Martinez. We have Guirassy. Don't forget that Martinez plays for what was it called now? Inter Milan. Of course, they lost the final 5-0, the humiliating final for them. And Guirassy plays for Dortmund, scoring a lot of hat-trick and a lot of goals this season. Then you have Pedri that plays for Barcelona. Van Dijk plays for Liverpool. Lewandowski also for FC Barcelona. So that's all we have time for today. I want to appreciate you for watching. John Bosco, among the other viewers, your names are not showing, but thank you for watching, because if you have dropped a comment in the session, I'm sure I would have seen your name, but because there's no comment there, I only see John Bosco. Thank you for watching, and do well to subscribe to the channel if it's your first time coming across this channel, or if you have seen us before but you've not subscribed. Do well to subscribe to the channel. Do well to give the video a like as well. Understand? What we do on this channel is we talk about football. Sometimes we banter other teams. Like I have a lot of banters going on right now. If you go to the channel, if you touch the channel right now, you go to my short. I don't take side. I banter Chelsea, I banter Man U, I banter Arsenal, I banter Liverpool, I banter Man City, all for the fun of it, because there are no favorite friends or enemies in football. Like I normally say, don't take football too personal. Even if they insult, they talk about your team the way you don't like, you don't have to go all angry about it. Even if you want to react with comedy, say something in a way that will be funny and the other person will have to laugh about it. Not, you know, not exchanging blows in the comment section. But that's all right, because right here, if you throw one, you collect. Don't forget that there's freedom after speech, but there's freedom of speech rather, but freedom after speech is not always guaranteed. So that's it. So thank you for watching, and do enjoy the rest of your evening. If I have time, I can come on live again, but for now, good night to you, good morning to you, or good evening to you, no matter where you're watching us from. Thank you for watching. Please like the video and subscribe. Thanks.